What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Elden Ring Kita Edition! Okay, so I decided I'm gonna wrap up everything at Farum Azula, except for the boss, and then go ahead and do the Night Hunt. We gotta finish up Garank and his Death Roots. We have some NPC quests, so I'm gonna do all that today in this episode of Let's Play Elden Ring. So, I think if I remember correctly, this is a Tree Sentinel. So, a Tree Sentinel all the way up here in Farum Azula? What does it mean? Yeah, this is like another one again where I was talking about last time where I don't always mind if a character's repeated, if it makes sense lore-wise. And that is going to be the case here with the Tree Sentinel. Love when he smashes me with his club like that. I'm sorry if I cough a lot. Went surfing this morning and it made me coffee. Oh god. Hey, how about that? Oh, I thought I was like somehow got out of the way of everything. That would have been really cool, right? Okay. Anyways. Oh man. He does so much damage now, right? Okay. Let's get him with the hit. Oh, that hit me too? Okay. I accept. I'm not happy about it, but I accept that that's the truth of the matter. Man, he's really liking this lightning strike thing right now. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the hitbox of that was, so I figured I'd just play it safe. That made the most sense to me. Oh my god, again, he's so into this right now. Dude, he's so into this right now, bruh. Okay, let me get that heal. Hey, wait, his lightning went away. Never mind, now it's back. And I'm about to get wrecked, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah. I thought I'd do double heal. Man, I should not be surviving this fight. I've not been doing very well against him. Let's be real. I mean, look, I'll take it. I just don't feel particularly good about it. Okay. Tree Sentinel, done. We get the Malformed set. So let's take a look at that. Order of acquisition. Malformed dragon armor. Malformed golden armor adorned with various dragon imagery and worn by the misshapen Tree Sentinels. After the great ancient dragon Grandsax attacked, the Sentinels had an epiphany. The only way to truly protect the Erdtree was to become dragons themselves. So, alright, we get some of the Legion stuff here. So they are still loyal to the Erdtree, but again, it's that idea that they're starting to merge their ideals with the dragons. I'm going to quick warp back here, come up the other way, and read a comment from Elizabeth. Elizabeth, sorry I missed this last time. Visually to me, the worm faces harmonize with the Beastmen, and the anti-death Beast Guy Garank seems to be part of the bestial race of Farum Azula. It makes sense that perhaps the two are related. How they got from Farum Azula to Altus is fuzzy to me, but perhaps they were distributed by the friendship between dragons and Leyndell, and were perhaps close companions of Godwyn, maybe tainted by his death. And in an edit, Rot is not the only thing underground. Godwyn's corpse lives in the roots, and some, I believe Zuli the Witch has noted, Godwyn's eyes are found on roots around the lands between, even Farum Azula. Oh, that's sick. I didn't know that. I am further convinced the worm faces are former servants of Godwyn the Golden, and now servants of the Prince of Death. That is really interesting. Thank you. From Theory Phobe, there's a big difference between the tales of Basilisk in Elden Ring and those from other Dark Souls games. The tale from the body of Godwyn the Golden or the Prince of Death is very similar to the tale from a Basilisk in Elden Ring. The question is that the Basilisks existed before or after the murder of Godwyn the Golden. I support the latter hypothesis, aka the Basilisk came after the murder of Godwyn the Golden. The Basilisk took partial their form from the God of Death. We see that in other creatures. I think that's really interesting, and that very much could be. Okay, so I'm going to keep on heading here, and I'll get back to more comments in a little bit. And like I said, then we'll do Night Hunt, other things like odds and ends I haven't done before we face off against the big boy here. So I don't even know if we're going to get to him today, to be honest. I have no idea, because we'll see how long other things take. But yeah, I guess Don't hold that breath. Okay. I'm sure one of these guys is going to be alive because, you know, Dark Souls. Elden Ring, I mean. Okay, there it is. There it is. I would have been shocked. Somber Smithing Stone 8. Okay, so we're back up. Oh, I just realized there's a stone dragon here, too. Interesting that some of them turn to stone and others don't. I think I could just God dang it. Well, that was cool. That was very, very cool. That's why you never trust railings, I guess. I wasn't expecting to just, like, run off of a railing. I don't think I jumped. Kind of wanted to look at that and see which spot this was. I think I've already been there, though. That's where yeah, I can see the bodies looted. This is where I was running through with all the birds and everything. So that's what I thought, but yeah, like I said, I just wanted to double check. And yeah, this will be that invasion thing that I was talking about, if I'm remembering correctly. And also, I'm going to test every single one of these guys out, because you never know who's actually awake. Let's do... Oh, you know what? New strat. Boom. Yeah, okay. Those guys are all dead. And the question is, like, who's been killing all these beastmen, right? I'm sure you're wondering to yourself. And guess what? There's an answer. It's Recusant Bernal. You remember him? We met him. He was part of the Volcano Manor. Before that, he was War Master Bernal. So, you know. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Okay. Wow. Wait, did that just heal him doing that? That's interesting. I knew he was gonna get a heal in at some point, but I didn't know about this. Oh, full health, eh? Nice job, Bernal. I mean, I guess if you prevent him, I probably should be using something so I can parry him, because he's using such a slow thing. Oh, I also haven't done the giant jar yet, just remembering things I haven't done right now that I should do. Oh, no. Great. You actually get plenty of time for that, though, to run in and hit him. I'm now realizing. Because, yeah, you hit him, it just, like, completely ends that. Oh, whoops. No. I say, nah. Oh, no, are you out of your fizzy? Oh, well. So, Bernal's been doing it. Bernal's been coming up, killing all the beastmen. So, hey, Recusant Bernal has died. We got the Blasphemous Claw, the Devourer's Scepter, and the Beast Champion set. So let's take a look at all of these things. And maybe we can get some answers. Okay, so, Devourer's Scepter. Scepter in the shape of a serpent devouring the world. This weapon will one day become the very symbol of the Lord of Blasphemy, one of the legendary armaments. So, makes sense that he'd have this, considering that he was working with Rykard. A vision of the future briefly seen by Rykard in his final moments before being devoured by the Great Serpent. It's interesting it says Rykard was devoured by the Great Serpent, because we never saw that happen, but maybe that's what he actually goes and does or something like that after the time. I actually don't know, so I'd be happy to hear your thoughts on that. Okay, what is... I know I got like a beast claw thing. We also got his helmet. So, silver helm engraved with tiny beast. The beasts, their eyes and ears covered, represent an oath. See nothing, hear nothing, doubt nothing, and carry on along the path set in stone. It's very much like the monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil. Beasts are drawn to champions and to lords, and this armor befits a champion worthy of becoming a lord, and that is what Bernal was, until his maiden threw herself into the fire. Interesting. So his maiden actually threw herself into the fire. So, I mean, if that happened, that means this has happened before, right? So, that would seem to imply that he, like, the Erd Tree did light on fire or something, at least seemingly. Yeah, I think. I haven't really gone over this description again, so it's kind of catching me off. Like, oh, damn, I forgot about that. Whoops, for forgetting. Okay, where's the other thing that I got? Was it one of these? Or is... Oh, there it is. Okay. Blasphemous Claw. Oh, yeah, this is going to be helpful for Malekith. A slab of rock engraved with traces of the Rune of Death. So he has a trace of the Rune of Death with him on this Blasphemous Claw. Blasphemous, probably blasphemous from the Golden Order. Again, makes sense because Rykard was facing against them. Can deflect the power of the Black Blade. On the night of the dire plot, Ranni rewarded Praetor Rykard with these traces. So Rykard seems to also have been involved with the plot against the Greater Will and the plot against Godwyn. And likely Marika as well. Should the coming trespass one day transpire, the world they would serve as a last resort foil, allowing Rykard to challenge Malekith the Black Blade, the Black Beast of Destined Death. So it seems like that's what Rykard is doing here, is trying to face Destined Death. Because time is all weird here, it could be the case that maybe he came here before, like maybe that this is almost like him being here before Destined Death was first taken, and he was part of the plot that helped, and Rykard sent him. That could be the case. So I think I've seen that idea before. That's a really cool flurry attack. Oh well. I think actually that's the last legendary armament, but I'll have to check and see if I now have the achievement, because I didn't get it on my base game since I missed the one in Lane Dell. But first, let's get this. Ooh, Old Lord's Talisman, which looks like Placidusax, who we just fought. So let's take a look at that. Extend spell's duration, or spell effect duration. A legendary talisman depicting the ancient king, Placidusax, whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time. It is said that the ancient royal city of Farum Azula had been slowly crumbling since time immemorial. So I've heard theories that a meteor struck Farum Azula and that's what caused this crumbling, but then this makes it sound like Farum Azula has always been crumbling. Okay, I checked. I don't have the achievement yet, so I guess I'm still missing a legendary armament somewhere. I'm not sure which one I'm missing. Okay, so let's go here and let's deal with some stuff at the Bestial Sanctum, because I didn't finish this up. There's a whole bunch of things I think I didn't do here. Okay, oh, that's right. Okay, so Garrock starts facing you after I think the third one or something like that. So, yeah. He's pretty tough, but pay attention to his moveset, though. Do pay attention to this stuff. Oh, wow, he only took 2 hits now. I think you can actually keep on taking him out at this point if you want. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, hey, why were you hitting me like that? Okay, I'm supposed to be able to talk to him here, and he's not letting me talk to him. Oh, there it is. It's like not letting me get close enough because he died on a pillar. Okay, seriously, game? Come on. Wow, okay. I think I found a glitch there. Come on! Oh, that sucks. Really? Okay, I guess I'll rest at the site of grace again. I'm sorry. Obviously, I can't do anything about that. That really sucks. So, as long as you don't hit him and kill him, he's back and he'll give you stuff for Death Root. He basically apologizes for attacking you and says he won't do it again. Yeah, it sucks we missed that dialogue. Okay, I'm gonna give him one at a time just to draw dialogue out of him.
Again. Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more. I must consume more.
So definitely the question is, what is his sin? What did he do? Why is he eating Death Roots? And we've now seen a bunch of beasts, right? And even those statues, see the statues behind him? We saw those statues in Farum Azula. Just pointing that out. Beast Claw, let's take a look, shall we? Order of Acquisition. Also, it's an incantation. So not sorcery, but incantation. Incantation taught by Garrock the Beast Clergy. The incantation represents the fury of Garrock, his bestial nature returned as much as it does his restless agitation. Let's see.
More. I am not sated. Feed me more death.
Alright, chill out.
More feed.
Garrock, fine. Here's another. Have another one.
My thanks tarnished. Death, my sin, should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claws.
Okay.
Feed me more.
So again, another clue here. His sin is directly tied to death. Okay. Let's check out his claw now, or Stone of Garrock. Superior incantation taught by Garrock. Long ago, Garrock was a beast of such terrifying ferocity that his former name meant Death of the Demigods. Alright. Again, more clues here. Let's see.
I shall feed me.
Sorry.
I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
Okay, one more.
I won't forget. I must have more. I must consume more.
Beast Claw Great Hammer. Maybe this is the legendary armament I was missing. That'd be nice. Nope. Great Hammer with a striking end model to resemble 5 beastly claws. The black nails protruding from golden fur are said to represent Sarash, Lord of Beasts, who went on to become King Godfrey's regent. Now, why does he have something like that? Again, Sarash, another beast here, went on to become King Godfrey's regent, but Sarash was around before. Sarash was the Lord of Beasts, which I find interesting.
I shall feed me.
I think Jeremy was talking about that too. If I have a chance to get the comments.
Forget. I must.
Alright, Garrock's Beast Claw. Let's take a look at that one. Long ago, Garrock was a beast of such terrifying ferocity that his former name meant Death of the Demigods. Same thing as before. Okay, so I think this... I'm pretty sure I have every death route, so this should be the last one.
It is all consumed. Still, I am not sated. Not nearly sated. America! Is this what it is to sin? Will things never be the same again? Tarnished. My thanks for thy long labor. But I have done all I can in this land. Henceforth, mine appetite shall be my sole companion. Farewell.
Okay. So, yeah, he disappears, gives us that, which is why it's good that we did everything we could here. Let's see if there's anything behind him, eh? No. Okay. Yeah, so mentioning America there, again, some interesting stuff that I really don't want to spoil. I don't want to go too much into. I'm just going to leave it there at that. It'd be nice if I could talk to Melina, but I can't. But yeah, the mention America... The fact that this is all beast stuff like we've seen in Farm Azula up here. Death. That's his sin and was related to, and America's punishing him. All things that I think you can piece together at this point, but just in case you can't, I'll leave it to you guys to do that. Wow, this guy's way easier at this level. I remember the first time I fought him, I was so underleveled, and he was like a brutal enemy to fight. But since there's multiple ones, he must be bad, right? Sorry, just making fun of that. That's not nice of me. It's like I said, like for lore reasons, I don't mind it. There is a little bit much, but I also am understanding of it. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I think he was like basically taking me out in one hit the other time. So I would have already been dead when he did that combo wombo on me. Uh-oh. That actually probably should have killed me, let's be real. I guess it's nice to just be able to say, whatever. Why did that not hurt me for more? Oh. Nope. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Shouldn't have done that. Nope. Nope. No. 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 Interesting that Black Blade Kindred is guarding him, since these guys, if I remember correctly, are associated more with Godwin. And Garank is. Oh, actually, now I guess that makes sense because it probably doesn't want anyone coming and meeting him if it's Godwin associated. All right, some of the gargoyle stuff. Let's take a look. So maybe that's the case. It's actually guarding people from making it to him. Well, okay. Wait a second. Bronze greatsword wielded by valiant gargoyles, mended with blackened corpse wax. Such is the mark of those who serve Malekith the Black Blade. Okay, this is actually really important. Okay, might as well just say it, I guess, then, that Malekith and the Beastman are one and the same. That's why you find these guys guarding him. That is clearly what that's telling us, is they were guarding Malekith. I thought I remembered, like, just from going to the bomb, that Godwin was associated with the death stuff, but, like, it seems like maybe I had it wrong, and maybe these guys are actually trying to get to Godwin to stop him or collect Deathroot. So, yeah, maybe I had it all wrong. Look at all that upgrade. That's pretty nice. Love the S rank. Love it. Wait a second. I forgot that you could ride Torrent inside here. Okay, so there's actually a secret off of the side here that I never got in my main game and I found out about later. So I don't know exactly where it is, but I want to find it because it sounds cool. Just the fact that there's a secret here. I'm like, oh, that's sick. I think you have to fall off somewhere, which is why I'm looking over this way. But I don't know where. This might be... Oh, wait. That looks like it. Okay, there's the fall off point. You can see right there. Wow. Nice. Super hidden. Okay. No, let's do this. I guess you drop there. That makes sense to me. And okay, next spot to drop. It all looks like not a drop spot. Doesn't it almost look... Oh wait, here it is. Boom. This is cool. I like this little spot. This is really cool. Okay. Let's make sure I don't miss anything here. Wow, sick. This is like a really cool edge. Yeah, because I just remember hearing about the fact that there's something on the side of Garank. I didn't realize it was going to go all the way out like this. To like this giant edge area. Okay. I'm not going to check every single one of those. I doubt there's a reason to. Wait, I'm trying to get off my horse. Why won't it let me? There we go. I just want to do this. Let me do that. Okay. From Elizabeth. For a moment, I wondered if the architecture of Farum Azula was at all similar to Moog's squatting place. Other than the fluted columns, the motifs are quite different. In Farum Azula, there are a lot of scrolling leaves and Romanesque arches, like if the designer of the Colosseum went ham on dragon worship. That's in opposition to Mogwin's palace tall straight lines. A thing to note, the plant and flora motifs that can be found in Farum Azula, Mogwin's palace, and in the base of Divine Towers have an incredibly similar style in my untrained eyes. Oh, that's interesting. Does this mean anything? Well, all three places are old, yeah. Older than America or Serene, yeah. and possibly older than the Newman. Smoketown's assertion is that the Noxer Newman blew my mind. That's interesting. I haven't actually watched... I've seen a couple of his videos. I saw one that was really good. So this isn't like anything against him. The one that I saw was very good. It's more of just so I just don't want to like be like, I can comment on something that I can't. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll do a fast forward here. Oh, God. Am I going to have to drop on one of those? There's an enemy there. You know what? I'm going to check to see if there's any items. And I guess I'll do a fast forward thing. The fact that there's a bat there makes me feel like that's the one that I should drop on. But, yeah. Okay. Alright, I did my due diligence. Let's drop down a layer right here. And pray. It doesn't even look like I have room to drop, does it? But the fact that there's a bat there. Uh-huh. Okay. Like, they look like they're the same size to me. I think this is going to be bad. Oh, look, there's an item down there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to avoid the bat, actually, because I think the drop down... It looks like that arch is what you have to use, actually. Like, I wonder if one of these is broken or something, and that's what allows you to go. But I can see the items, so clearly you're supposed to drop at some point. Oh my god, this is so sketch. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward again. You know what? Screw it! Okay, there we go. I got it. Yeah, I figured that might work. Just doing like the run for it sort of method. Man, this is like really going down. This is cool. I like this quite a lot. This is my kind of secret. Alright, there's the guy that I missed. Oh, hey. You know what? That's fine. I'll just drop down here. I have a feeling that it's not going to like punish you for not going on the entirety of the thing. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to drop down again. Question is where and which spot it wants me to do. Oh, hey. Okay, item, soft cotton. Great. Not what I was hoping for. That's alright. Yeah, I'm guessing that I just jump off and just, like, hope, I guess. Alright, let's do this one. And, okay, that actually worked out for now. Now I don't know where to go. Okay, let's see. I don't know where to jump to at this spot, this juncture. Crap. Okay, let's try it. Getting a torrent again. See if there. Oh. All right, I want to see if there's anywhere to drop here. I mean, I can try that ledge right there. It just looks very sketchy to me again. Yeah. Okay. Nothing on these edges. I mean, I'm guessing that's it. I don't know otherwise. That's the only spot that I can see that would seem to make sense. But yeah, like I said, it just looks very, very sketch. Okay. Well, that one worked. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go from here, though. Like, do I just pray, basically? Let's go towards the pile of rocks at least. Oh, God. Yep. See you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm gonna try going down here again. I probably should have taken the corner one as opposed to a middle one. But hey, you know, that's what I did. It looks like actually you can jump back to. Oh shit. It looked to me like maybe I'm supposed to jump on that platform over there, right? So, perhaps that's what you're supposed to do? Like, see how there's that side right there? Maybe. Let's see what happens if I get a torrent. If I can even make it over there. Yep, okay. Wow, this is, like, terrifying. But also pretty cool. Also pretty interesting. Hey, look at that! There's the bottom. I'm sure of it. Whoa! Sick. Cicada. What? This is awesome. Short sword given to high-ranking clergymen of Far Missoula. Oh, so, alright. This is what our boy, the Beastman, Garank, was wielding. The design celebrates a beast's 5 fingers, symbolic of intelligence once granted upon their kind. So perhaps that tells you why they're loyal to who they're loyal to. Oh, wow. That was really, really cool. Awesome. Alright, I'm sure that's all that's down here. I'll just do, like, a quick pass through here, but... Hey, how about that? Alright. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. Oh! Okay, there's the OG Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. That's funny. I'll definitely use that one instead of the other ones I have. Well, alright. That was cool. Alright, let me just do one more quick dash around to make sure I didn't miss anything over on this side. So, you know. I feel like I was more, I felt more on this side anyways, but might as well double check since I wasn't expecting that Dragon Crest Talisman. And then we'll finish up more of the Dragon Barrow area. And then we've got Alexander's quest. We got, so much. So much. I got more comments to get to. Okay, I'm sure that's everything. So, I'm going to warp back to the Bestial Sanctum. Whoops. Just loaded my comments the wrong way. Elizabeth, why Crucible Knight in Far Missoula? As Todd Howard says, it just works. There's an actual examination to be held, connecting the old power of the Crucible with dragons creatures that, if we really think hard, if we think about it really hard, are just creatures that have a ton of different animal features all meshed together. Great horns, crocodile teeth, etc. Very Crucible. That's a good point. Perhaps a friend of Godwin, but other than that, I have no larger examination. Then again, I mean, like, in this game, they're kind of looked at as their own entity, right? As soon as I saw the Vadi lore video about Let Me Solo Her, I thought about the holy text of the Giant Daddler. Thank you. Yeah, that's out now, I think. So the place where you lie down in order to meet the Dragon Lord, in several places we see those dirt-filled arches beneath our feet, and within those arches are beastly skeletons. It still doesn't explain how the Tarnished knew to do that, but it makes me wonder. Yeah, good question. Alright, Yuki Desato says... regarding the thought on repetition, I can see why some people are annoyed with the reuse of bosses. However, if one more person complains that Margaret is in the game more than once without paying attention to the lore, I will beat you into a pulp. Like some bosses and enemies are placed in certain areas with thought. A place with lava is a lava monster like the slugs and worms. No shit, they're reused for that. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't bother me as much. Okay, let me get back to the playing portion of this as opposed to the reading portion. Yeah, so there's still... a Site of Grace I missed, and actually a couple bosses up here. And I think there's actually might be some items to the left here, too, that I need to grab. So, at, like, the top of this, I think. I hope. I hope I'm right. The Site of Grace I'm positive about. Oh, look, a golden seed. So, I think this actually should be the last one for me. I'm fairly certain. What's in this ruin, excuse me. Doesn't look like anything interesting. Thought I'd give it a glance, though. I know for certain that there's something up there. Or, okay, I guess not for certain, but I'm fairly positive. You know what? I'll get the Site of Grace, deal with that dragon up there, and then at that point, I'll go, after the dragon, because then we got some night hunt stuff to do. Oh, yeah, there's also an area there I missed. Did I even get the minor Erd tree here? I don't know if I even got that. Man, I totally missed out on a bunch of stuff here. Because I knew it was like a higher level area than when you first go to Caelid, but I just totally forgot to come back. So, here I was, thinking I was just about done, and there's still... That's just Elden Ring, There's always so much stuff. It just keeps on going forever. The game goes forever. Wow, I should have died there. So, hey, how about that? That's what I get for being over-leveled. Surviving when I should not. You know what? I should probably play this like I normally play dragons, as opposed to just playing it dumb and trying to rush it. Okay, that was odd of you to choose to stop there, but hey, you know, who am I to complain? When, you know, I actually do appreciate it. Nice. I was hoping that that would knock him down. Right into my spot. Thank you, Grail. Isn't there like something with the Grail dragon? I'm pretty sure it's like either it's like Lord of the Rings maybe, or some other fantasy, high fantasy thing has a Grail as a dragon. Yeah, so for this he usually just goes to one side, I think. Or sometimes he does. I guess not that time. The bridgiest dragon of all. But yeah, this dragon is only really made difficult by the bridge he's on. So they did try to play with like ways to, you know, change things up, make dragons more difficult or less difficult in some ways. Alright. There's Grail. Giant enemy felled. Cool. Another dragon heart. We did it. We did it. Okay, so let's go over to the minor Erdtree, and then I'm going to warp back. There's a tower over there I missed that I have to do. That's over to the left, but that's okay, because right now I'm just going to go to this minor Erdtree. I can't believe I missed this. Oh yeah, there's also the the big jar. I never did the giant jar either. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to do the night hunt this episode. I wasn't expecting things to take this long. Alright. Putrid Avatar. Alright, you know what? I almost wonder if I do better against him not on my horse at this point, because I'm so used to fighting them off of it. Thank you. He heard me and said, let me help you out with that. So, thank you so much, Putrid Avatar. You really listened. I appreciate it. Alright, I just need to heal, and then I can wreak havoc on him. Yeah, so this is really the only thing with him that's tough when you're on the ground. But otherwise, oh, never mind. It was his beam attack, wasn't it? That was like really taking me out. Uh-oh. Oh my god. He's really like going ham on trying to give me Scarlet Rot here. I mean, I understand. I'd do the same to me. If I could do Scarlet Rot to someone, I'd be a jerk about it. I mean, Melania certainly showed that that's her MO, as being a horrible person when it comes to Scarlet Rot. Yep. Wow. I really thought at this point I would have stunned him. But I guess not. Goodbye. Another guy, Dunzo. Opaline and Stonebarb. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. Temporarily boosts all damage negation in physic, and makes attacks more likely to break enemy stances in a mixed physic. Boosts all damage negation. That would probably been nice for Melania. Oh well. Alright, so the minor Erdtree is taken care of. Let's see if there's anything else around here that I missed before I continue forth on my quest to do the Dragon Barrow that I stupidly missed before. Whoops. And yeah, giant jar right afterwards. This is just going to boost you right up to Fort Ferrith, I'm pretty positive. I don't know if there's really much over here, honestly. I don't think there's any dungeons or anything. I think it's just another path. And obviously those guys protecting their master. But I'll do a quick sweep just in case. Just in case. Like, what if this has something special that's not just health? Even though it looks like it's just health. Oh wait, that's gonna explode? Okay, I guess not. I could have used the health though, so it's not a bad thing. Okay, I think this is the end of that path. And then we just come to a spot that has a bunch of dragons. Yeah, this is where the Grail was. Grail, the other one. the Mama one. And this is going to be a path that you could use to drop down to get to the minor Erd tree faster. Alright, let's go to Farm Great Bridge. I'm so used to saying Farm Missoula. That's all I think about. And also, let's get a level up. No! Well, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, what time is it? Early day? I don't want early day. You'll see why. I want nighttime. The night hunt might be starting now. You know, in a way, maybe it's a good thing that I wanted to do a whole episode just called the night hunt. So maybe it's not the worst thing in the world that this episode won't. But then again, the next episode, I'm sure the boss who's in Farm Missoula is going to bleed into the night hunt at this point. So I don't know. I don't know what's better. So I was pretty sure there's an item up here. I could be mistaken, though. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's just a Starlight Shard. Could just be that. Okay. You know, they were looking out. Astrologers everywhere. This drop looks okay. I'll take it. And so if you didn't guess, there's a night enemy here, which is why I turned it to nighttime. There's actually a cheap way to kill him that I have pulled off before, which is a little tricky. The thing with it is that it's actually like, I think they patched a way where you could basically just lead him away, run away, and you could get him. The one with him over here, I guess I'll try to show it real quick. You know what? Let me also grab that Site of Grace, so if I die, I'm at least really close. Seems like a good idea to me. Just to get the Site of Grace, I mean. Because, whatever, you know, I could goof this up. Okay, so Knight's Cavalry will warp back pretty quickly. Where is he? Speaking of which, looked like he was over there. Oh yeah. So basically, you can get him to like jump off here, and that's what you want to bait. But to get him to jump off, you need him to follow you. I think it's to this side, and basically just like where he was. You want him to follow you here, and then you jump over here, and don't be a stupid idiot like me. As proud as I am of that last, what you just witnessed, I'm just proud. I'm just proud, really. Regarding Crucible Knights, this is from Yuki Desato. They fight the Beastmen, so I assume they were there as part of Godfrey's army to fight the dragons, while Marika... Hey, come on, Knight. While Marika was trying to take over as the new god. Yeah, you know, that seems to line up with what we were witnessing, so I'd say that's a really great observation. Thank you for that. So I'm trying to, like, you know, do two things at once. Like, read a comment that's below me, and then also do this this Knight's Cavalry. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Hey, guy. Why don't you follow me over this way? And then I make this jump. Oh, he warped away. Okay. You know what? Let me get a hidden. Let's just... I do want to try to get this, just because it's fun. I mean, like, I don't feel like I have to prove myself against any more nice cavalries. I think I've done enough of them, to be frank. I think it's okay. I think you want to stay up there. Oh, he's, like, immediately warping away when you do that. I wonder if they patched it. I doubt it, though. I know it, like, it was somewhat recent. Who knows if it was somewhat recent. I take it back. Yeah, he's, like, immediately warping now. It does seem like they patched it back. Let's try this other side. Let's see if the other side he does anything. But he was hanging out there for a bit on one of my ones. Oh, come on. You... They really don't want people to cheese him. I like that stuff, though. It's fun. Can you keep it in from software, please? It's just, I don't know. It's fun when people figure out ways to break games, you know? It's actually really fun. Wow, now he's, like, insta-warping back. At least before he was, like, doing a little bit. Alright, come on out. This will be my last attempt, and then I just don't care enough. Nope. Oh my, that's interesting that the first time he did though, that he was like just hanging out there. All right, whatever. I don't want this to take forever. Oh, I just feel so bad for his steed. I feel bad for my steed now. Why would you do that? What did Torrent ever do to you other than just give me a ride? All of these attacks on purely Torrent. Okay, let me heal up Torrent. Wow, he's like wiping the floor with me. As I say, like, that's why I had to do my special method, you know? Okay, running away again, you big baby. You big old baby. Okay. I feel like the left swings are working better against him. Usually I like to be on his other side. But right now it seems like left's kind of working out for me. Let's get heal up Torrent there. I mean, his his left side. I don't know, whatever. Oh, whoops, I forgot to get off and do the critical on him. You know what, that's fine. Oh, I thought I might take him out there. I'm just like not trying, and I should try. Alright, what did we get for this one? Ash of War, Bloodhound Step. Oh, that's probably why they made it and fixed it, because that's such a good technique. Still, I liked it. I liked it before. Okay, Order of Acquisition. Bloodhound Step. It's basically a skill that a lot of people use to kind of cheese bosses. Or not cheese, I don't know. It makes bosses a lot easier because it gives you so many more iframes. It gets you away a lot faster. It's a very useful technique that I may or may not choose to use. Alright, let's go another endurance, I guess. Whatever. You know, strength is great. Okay, so this is another one of the puzzle ones for Lenne's Rise. And this time, I think it's actually entirely broken. Yeah, see, there's the thing that would tell you what to do. Entirely broken. But luckily, we have this right here. So maybe you think to yourself, wait, I wonder if I can go on top of this. And I wonder if I go on top of it, if perhaps there's like an open window or something like that. Which, actually, speaking of which, I think I actually missed the window. But I think I missed the full jump. I didn't get high enough. Here we go. So maybe you think to yourself, okay, that one didn't have the window. But maybe the window's somewhere else. Oh, God. Wow. And maybe you think to yourself, you know what? I'm going to claim that I died on purpose just to show the perils of being on roofs. Maybe that's what you think to yourself. I don't know. I'm not you. I'm me. Okay, I don't remember where the open window is, actually. I guess I'll fast forward until I find it. Okay, so I forgot that you could double jump with Torrent like that, so, whoopsie-doo. Anyways, there you go. It's a double jump with Torrent at that point. Looks like my stuff's starting to slow down a little bit. Maybe it's okay. Hard to tell. Okay, another memory stone for this one. And let's see if there's anything inside. I don't remember if there is, but might as well while we're here, right? I say, yeah. I say, yeah. What happens when you run backwards through it? Probably not much. Nothing there. I mean, just the fact that there wasn't much in the other one, that's what makes me curious. And perhaps there's something at the bottom here. Even though I'm kind of doubting it, but you never know. Oh, hey, it's one of these guys. All right. Wow, so that's what was going on here. Okay. I think killing him just unlocks this. Maybe? No? It doesn't unlock it? Okay, I just don't know. I guess that's all. Okay. Let's go up to the graveyard then. I don't know what to call this episode other than just like odds and ends, I guess, because I'm not ending up doing the night hunt as it turns out. I did like one night hunt enemy. But can you really even like be proud of that one? Alright, more golden runes. I think this is the final graveyard I haven't explored. Looks like there's a dragon up there actually that I haven't taken out. Oh, no, this is just like the top of a stone dragon or something like that. Oh, right. So this is like where you could drop down for that bridge that I took. This is the bridge. Okay. So I guess that's it. Let's just check one time the bottom path just to make sure there's nothing there I'm missing. And then we'll go be a champion. Champion. Because I haven't checked out this path yet, so might as well. So, next episode, I'll be wrapping up NPC quest lines I haven't done. Whoa, hey. Okay. I guess if you travel the other path, magical boulders are come at ya. Is there, what is over here? I mean, it's not the minor archery area. Oh, great. No. Bad. Bad boulder. Bad magic boulder. Don't do it. Doesn't look particular. Wait a second. Is there a dungeon here? This looks like a dungeon entrance, doesn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god, it is. A Dragon Barrow Cave. How ever did I miss this? Well, let's see if I can roll through it. And by that, I mean quickly run through it. Guess there will be a boss. Oh, hey, Rune Bear. Oh, man. This is like a higher level cave if I'm barely doing any damage. Granted, maybe it's because I'm using the Ruin Greatsword, and that doesn't do as much to him. But still, it's kind of shocking how little I do to him. Considering he doesn't do much damage to me either, so... yeah, I don't know. Huh. Alright. Oh, I probably should have rested. Whatever. It seems like, at least, like, if the rune bearer is doing so little damage to me, this probably isn't the worst dungeon. Wow. Nice. Nice. Ooh. I can't get away. I might be dead. Nope. Oh, he decided to be nice randomly. Okay. Was that going to be another grab attack there? Could that have been the end of Sir Kita? Alright. Alright. I'm done with this bear. I'm over it. Let's do this dungeon. Boom. Just when you think you're done with everything, Elden Ring's like, nah, bro. You ain't even close. Alright, I see the thing to the left. Oh, okay, this is where I came from. Okay. Well then, okay. Thought I saw another path there. Alright, let's go down this one. Yeah, I take it back. Let's go down the other one first. Since that would seem to be the correct way. Yo. Not opening. What's through here? Oh, a bunch of deer. Nothing else to that side. Maybe this is just the way right back up if you dropped. Starting to think that's probably the case. Hey, look, it's like a nice like sanctuary bull goat talisman. I don't know if I ever found this one on my own personal game. Bull goats are associated with the stout and mighty Tragoth, said to be unflinching in combat, now a silent comrade to those who fight. A talisman depicting the raises poise. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Well, I'm glad I went this way first. Yeah, definitely did not know about this. I'm pretty positive I never found this. So another cave, another one. How does this game just keep on expanding? It is insane. It is truly insane, the size of this game. Okay, boom. Let's grab some cave moss. Hey. hey. Thing is, I don't even know if me like using that could be unlocking like openings that I don't even realize is opening. No. No. Is this just gonna be the way down? Because I'm guessing it is. Oh, hey, it's the mama one. This should be fun. Nice. That was pretty awesome, I have to admit. Nice way to quickly deal with all these guys. Okay, so that's where I could have dropped from. And beast blood. Oh. Oh ho ho. I wonder what the boss is gonna be in here. Can't wait to find out. By going down here and here and here. Are these beastmen? Yeah, how about that? Got some beastmen. Oh, beastmen of Far Missoula as a boss. That's crazy. Okay, so the cleaver one is always the easier one. So I should knock him out just so he's not doing damage to me. Okay, what the hell? Oh god. Okay. Yeah, this guy has way more health. Alright. Yeah, they have a lot more health, interestingly. I guess that's what you get for being a boss. Oh, he's not dead? Alright. Yeah, I have to say, this is like completely trivialized the fight. So, even without knowing it, I ended up fighting more beastmen. That's funny. That's funny. That's comedy right there. Wonder what I get. Flame Drake Talisman +2. Let's see. Well, all right. Cool. Anything out there? No? Okay. Then let's head back to the entrance and keep on exploring this part, and then go to the Great Jar. Okay. Man, I'm still just shocked that there was a dungeon I missed. At this point, it's like just shocking. Shocking. Yeah, I think that this path's just going to converge with the other one. So at this point, there's probably not much else here. Unless you like fighting bears, I guess. Oh, there's a Site of Grace. Site of Grace I missed, so nothing much. Just a whole Site of Grace that I never knew about. You know, just that. And it looks like a dragon, too. What is this one called? Dragon Barrow Fork? So might as well take out this dragon, I guess. I mean, it looks like a smaller one, so I doubt I get a dragon heart for it. But I'm going to try. Just because I missed a dragon heart in my main game. So I'm just curious to see where you get it. Or if maybe this is it. Okay. But yeah, just by his size alone, it seems like he's just a normal dragon. That's usually the way to tell. These little ones. Oh, I thought I like stunned him for a second. Guess not. That'll do it though. take a hit? Can't you take a hit instead of a hint? It is nice to do this all before finishing Farm Azula. For those of you who've done it, you'll know why I'm thinking that, but... Okay. He was just a dragon hanging out. That's cool. So, I think that's it then. I'm going to say that's probably it. So I'm going to go ahead and warp over to the Deep Seofer Well. And first thing I'm going to do before we head that way is there's actually something back here. My favorite guy, I think, if I remember correctly. I know there's like some boss that just appears. Unless it's just the Room Bear. Maybe it's just the Room Bear. Maybe that's like gave me trouble at one point. You know, this double hit, as much as I like being able to dodge, the double hit is pretty sweet on Torrent. Beast Blood. Uh-huh. Okay, let me get it safely. So below us was a dead end that you could go to that obviously doesn't matter now. Stone Sword Key, I guess that's it for over here. Okay, let me warp back again just to recharge my flasks. And we'll go do the challenge. And then I think Kayla's done. I think. I mean, I still have Beast Hunt stuff, or Night Hunt stuff here to do, probably. And yeah, I will do NPC quests next episode as well. So it'll be the Night Hunt and NPC quests next time. And then if I have time after that, then I'll, depending on how far I get with all that stuff, since this ended up surprising me. But yeah, if I have time, then I'm going to do the rest of... Oh, man. The rest of... Or I'm going to do the final Farum Azula boss. Alright, what did I just get? I just got distracted. Oh, it was a shield. Okay, a large wooden shield covered with spikes, though relatively light, it lacks in damage negation, designed to perform shield bashes. These attacks reload the enemy with holes, earning the nickname of Pard Shield. Spike Palisade Shield. Okay. Had to get through it. There you have the Great Jar, which is awesome. I love it. The Great Jar is amazing, and that's just a fact. See if we can get to him before he can shoot the bow at me. How about that? I actually managed to work it out. That's nice. He's gonna vomit, huh? Vomit attack. You should really, like, go to a doctor if this is what's going on with you. I'm just throwing that out there. That one went way more smooth. Way more smoothly. Okay. Man, it really looks like it could be lagging. I hope it's not, and I'm sorry if it is. Let's see. It could be. Aw, you don't deserve that, Great Jar. You don't deserve that at all. Okay, here we go. Talk. ... But we get these. You can now see the Knight of the Great Jar's red summon sign. So we have to come in and fight the Knight of the Great Jars. And I don't know if you have to do them all in one go. That's how I did it, but yeah. I'm not sure if you die if like they just remain dead or what the case is in that regard. But they're pretty good, actually. So watch out. I say that as I just like railroad this guy. Well, there's one. Wow, they don't give you much for souls, huh? Or runes, I mean. Okay, one done, and there are 3 total. Knight of the Great Jar. I love it. I wonder if like there's DLC behind him. That'd be really cool. I mean, that's kind of what people have been suspecting, is that the Colosseums are some sort of DLC. Because it really is like a huge thing that's not finished. I think this guy's pretty good at parrying and can parry you and just wipe the floor with you if he gets you. So, yeah, it would be nice if I can knock him out before he can do that. Okay, that went way smoother than I was expecting. Probably because I didn't get parried. But he was wearing a parry shield, so it seemed like he could pull off a parry. So I probably just got lucky. Alright, final one. I think this is the heavy guy, since they're always different builds. Come at me, heavy boy. There we go. I was worried it wasn't going to work. Alright, and let's do this, because why the hell not? Wow, that was sick. And, oh, I thought that was going to be it, to be honest. I was like, alright, I guess that does it. Okay, now I can say it. Alright, I guess that does it. Duelist Knight of the Great Jar has died. Nice. Alright, so now we talk to him again. And he gives us the Great Jar Arsenal, which is very good for equip load. I think it's specifically an equip load thing. So, a charm that resembles a Great Jar overflowing with weaponry. Vastly boosts maximum equipment load. The Great Jar grants this talisman to their warriors. Carry as much as you can, grow big and strong. But that's everything. That is the Great Jar quest taken care of, so. Okay. I think that wraps up Caelid for me. So, I'm going to go ahead and warp, I guess, to the War Master Shack. Just so I remember to start the night hunt next time. And we'll do that. We'll do some NPC quest lines. This L ended up taking me way longer than I was expecting. So, another comment. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name. As for me, Moog did not kidnap Mikola. In the intro video, Moog leads Mikola gently holding his hand, and regarding the image of Morgott attacking Radahn in a monologue, falls under the taking of runes, which can also explain the difference in the growth of Radahn, its increased effect of the rune, which could also be the reason why Malenia took the rune, because without it, she had no chance against them. Yeah, that's a super interesting theory. Thought it was worth bringing up. It's King Ghidorah. Yep, that's what I was thinking, Haitani. It seems he had at least 5 heads before. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a really good point. Also, I just realized in Placidusex's Remembrance, the image with its 2 heads up reminds me a lot of the 2 fingers. He was still waiting for his god. Could he have cut off his own heads to contact his god the same way as the 2 fingers do? Oh my god, that's amazing. That's really interesting, especially because he's just still, like, perhaps, like, trying to connect with the god in the same way. I think you could be right. That's super interesting. Great notice there. From Jeremy Scott with a Sarash thing. When we read our lore in Sarash, it very much says that he was the king of beasts. Placidusax was an Elden Lord, and while we all may have speculation as to who his Empyrean may have been, the point is Placidusax did not possess the Elden Ring. I contend that Godfrey did not vanquish the King of Storms by himself. I think Sarash aided Godfrey in a coup, and together they were able to chase away Placidusax, causing the storm to rage uncontrolled and send forward Missoula into his current placement on the map. It also leads credence to the idea that perhaps Godfrey was more of a puppet than we are led to believe. I mean, I've always thought Godfrey was a puppet, but a puppet of America. No Dens. Hey, Dave, started watching the LP recently, so apologies if it's been suggested, but do you plan on having Fashion Ring segments like you did in the Bloodborne LP? You know what? I should. So I'm sorry. I'll try to do some of those in the future final episodes. And I'm sorry I goofed up on Greaves' Sierra Moon. Yeah. So, and also, Papa Shelley, thank you for saying you love my content. Appreciate it. All right, that's going to wrap me up. So thank you guys. So wait, is it nighttime right now? Late day. You know what? Let's just take care of this guy because I'm right here. I'm right here. And that'll wrap this up. Let's go tonight. The night hunt starts tonight, guys. The night hunt starts tonight. It's going down. It's going down. So you go to the War Master Shack, and Bernal, who could be here, will be gone if you go at night. Actually, hold on. You have to rest once after you do the Nightfall thing. It's weird like that. So you rest once. And the way to notice is Bernal being gone. Otherwise, he'll be there. And what is here? Did I go to Stormhill Shack instead? Ah, dang it. War Master Shack. I went to the wrong shack. You go to this shack, the correct shack, and all of a sudden there's a bell-bearing hunter who I am just whooping's ass. But don't worry. There are harder ones. This is the first one, so Yeah. There we have another night enemy. The night hunt starts, my peeps. The night hunt starts. Bone Peddler's Belt Bearing. Let's see what that one's got. Order of acquisition. No. Thin animal bones and hefty beast bone. Alright. Guys, I'll see you next time for the night hunt and to finish NPC quest lines. Later, guys. Peace.